Fashion. What is it? And what influences it? From way back in time, music has had a massive influence on the fashion scene. Generally, just from looking at an artist or the artist's fans or individuals who are a part of the culture that the music belongs to, you can kind of guess what genre they listen to or what genre of music they make. In this documentary, we will be exploring the origins of the fashion within a UK grime rap scene, and also we will be briefly looking into the link this scene has with the British punk scene, because surprisingly there is a link. But before we do that, we need to go back in time. Hip-hop originates in the Bronx, New York in the 1970s and was founded by the father of hip-hop, DJ Kool Herc. DJ Kool Herc is a Jamaican-American DJ who was one of the first people to throw a block party in New York, and this is where the genre hip-hop that we know today has stemmed from.
Here's Wonder Mike, Hank, and Master G, the Sugar Hill Gang.
The Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight was one of the first hip-hop rap songs to make it into the UK charts, and this paved the way for the UK rap scene. Across the pond in the UK, the punk scene was gaining a lot of popularity. Artists such as the Sex Pistols and The Clash were the soundtrack to the bold, in-your-face, rebellious fashion. As well as it was very popular to see punks in the streets of Britain, it was also very popular to see them in the underground club scene and in clubs such as the Roxy in Covent Garden. The Roxy in Covent Garden was very popular for housing this empowering movement and was home to many punks and many people who just enjoyed the music and the culture. 20 years prior, the Windrush generation had brought over their reggae music, and reggae music has since influenced a lot of the British music and is embedded in British culture. The rebellious nature of each genre, the reggae and the punk scene, brought them together and created a new subgenre, ska and two-tone music. When you think of the ska and two-tone music, the first thing that might come to your head is skinheads with ball caps, monkey boots and suspenders. With reggae now deeply embedded in British culture, we see many of its influences like toasting and MCing being displayed in genres such as
you never know you can watch it, big in a jungle. We tell everybody, watch it now, man. Me at the nutter, original, mad, nutter, original, man, nutter. That's the word. Oh no, that's the word. If I never been seen, never heard, never happened, never occurred, I would live without my lyrical word. Oh no, that's the word. Oh no,
it's not me. Act like a waste man, that's not me. Sex any girl, nah, that's not me. Lips any girl, nah, that's not me. Yeah, I used to wear Gucci, I put it all in the bin, cause that's not me. True, I used to look like
high as a cat, never sober. Shit Python, hit him with a cobra. Free up my bro, Casanova. Bad man persona, bad man alone can control her. Sorry, your sis got bent over. Pushing my hood to Anaconda.
So my name's Capo Lee. I'm from North London. I'm a music artist, rapper, and I'm a youth mentor.
Way back, moolah, ASAP. Flexi 2 gold chain that. No lie, man, don't say that.
Sam, I made rap incidents that man.
Hold the page like it was older days. I aid to hold in place everything that's ever displayed on my stage. You don't hear.
My name is PC Abene. I study fashion design level 3 at the Fashion Retail Academy.
My name is James Wheeler. I am 18 years of age. My favourite genre of music is drum and bass, but I can make all different types of music.
My name's Aran. I'm 18 and I listen to everything basically, so metalcore, emo music. I've been trying to get into K-pop and a bit of R&B.
I'm Pi or Pike. I'm also 18. I listen to punk, emo, metalcore, new metal, anything heavy basically.
I'm Marcelino, I'm 19 and I'm a lo-fi drill artist and producer from North London.
Rapping ends is just not for me. You won't catch the team ever claiming hood side. Got my track on comfy with it. She say I look good in that fit. Really that means that she's trying to borrow. I'll buy her one.
Of course, music and the fashion, they go hand in hand. Of course, it was like the grime audience that kind of noticed me a bit more, and the grime culture's like tracksuit. You know what the grime culture looks like in the Air Max? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe like one of them sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the swag, and that's how I dress anyway, innit? Like tracksuits. If you look at maybe the UK rap scene, it's more high-end fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Balenciaga. Do you know what I'm saying? Celine, Palm Angels, like they're like more high-end fashion, do you know what I'm saying? So of course, definitely, you go to a heavy metal concert, how everyone dressed? They're all dressed with a similar culture, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, 100%.
I mean, I feel like whatever musician you're following or you are into, you'd follow what they're doing and then you like dress maybe the way they dress.
There's a lot of fashion references in music, I'll say that first. There's a lot of rappers and singers who reference fashion in their songs, like Nicki Minaj is one of them. She does it a lot, all the time, but she's mentioned Alexander McQueen, and you know, so there's like a really strong link to fashion and music. Fashion is really flaunted in the music industry. When celebrities go out, when not just like musicians, but any celebrities.
Fashion's been influenced by like music culture for years. 100%. I think there's a particular crowd that goes with a particular type of music, and at that point I think the more you start to listen, the more you start to go to events, live events especially, you begin to blend in. The music you listen to says a lot about you as a person. So I think when you find people who align with your musical style and your musical preference, you tend to realise that you're quite similar people just based off that on its own. So of course, visually, you like the clothes that they wear because, you know, sound-wise, you like the music they make. It kind of works like that. I feel like us as people are a bit interconnected, probably going back years. So that's my little theory.
I think it's very influential, I can't lie, because sometimes you see people that dress a certain way and you can already tell they listen to that type of music. But I also think it's cool that I listen to artists that don't reflect what I dress like. Like, you don't see Tyler dressing like this.
No, you don't.
But I just like the style.
It's extremely influential. I feel like music and fashion, they're sort of like intertwined.
I wouldn't really say that the music I listen to influences the way that I dress.
Yeah.
Where if you said, oh, drill artist, you're gonna think tracksuit and whatever, and you're gonna think designer watches, like 10 watches on their wrist.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know, I don't think the music I listen to or the music I make really influences the way I dress. I guess, yes, I would fit that kind of box of, I'm always in, my style is I'm always in tracksuits or cargos.
Yeah.
That's just my style. But I don't think that really has anything to do with my music. I think that's just how I like to dress.
I don't know if I have any influences, but I do like, I prefer streetwear to high-end fashion.
Yeah.
I wear like pattern, they're like a streetwear tracksuit, so it might have like, you know, the like polystyrene material. Yeah, like I prefer like street brands like Supreme, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I can do jeans and get me nice, bougie. I can do that, but I prefer, you know what I'm saying, other side. I feel like New York's got like they've got like a good streetwear culture, you know? Like Virgil and that.
Definitely.
They got like it's off-white thing, they're a bit expensive, but some of their stuff is nice, but yeah, I like streetwear.
Just in general, the things that I enjoy doing, the things that I have access to.
So I listen to a lot of Lana Del Rey, and I find myself listening to a lot of soft music and princess-like music and beautiful music. Basically, like music that makes me feel pink, you know? When I'm listening to like Lana Del Rey, I feel like dressing in a Lana Del Rey way, which is known as the coquette aesthetic. This coquette aesthetic, a lot of it involves listening to Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
I feel like I subconsciously gave into that aesthetic because that's what society was telling me to do.
Yeah.
Music really did influence the way I dressed, and the way I dressed also influenced my music. It kind of works both ways.
I think I like what I like, mainly. Although I know a lot of people who would, once again, see so-and-so in a Moncler jacket and think, I have to have that because I'm so-and-so deep down. But that's not me, no. I'd rather be much more individualistic.
Because ever since I started getting into more heavier stuff, I dress a bit more dark, I'd say. I don't really know how to describe it, but like, I don't really go by specific subcultures. Kind of just put shit on and make it work. If it looks good, it looks good.
My big three genres are punk, nu metal, and like emo.
Yeah, I'd say emo.
An almost complete punk outfit with my patch pants, my bleached hoodie. I have a nu metal inspired outfit with the three quarters cargo pants with the chains. I wear clothes that make me feel like me. It's like there's no other way.
You look at it and you're like, yeah, I kind of dress like you.
Maybe something to think about. I'd say I like Nox's style. His style's really cool. I like, okay, cool, JME as well. Because of the do-rag situation. Where my hair's not as neat as it is now.
Yeah.
Do-rags. I think I have a do-rag for at least every day of the week. Yeah, I'm just gonna say JME and Nux for now. There's probably others that I'm not just coming up with, but yeah, JME, Nux, things like that.
I never plan an outfit overnight. I wake up, I look outside, and I think, okay, cool.
That's what
how
you're
I'm
gonna
step.
wear. Yeah.
I feel like I dress better in the summer. I don't really like baggy clothes. I'm not a fan of like. For me personally, how like my physique is.
Yeah.
I feel like my physique suits more fitted clothes. You know what I'm saying? I have different swags. Like I have different ones. Sometimes like I'll come out my house and I'll dress. I do football coaching as well, but sometimes when I'm not football coaching, I come out dressed like a football coach. You know, like the long sleeve top and the flipping gym trainers and like white sock. Like I look like I just finished playing ball. Like that's how I'll go out. Other days, like I might wear like a tracksuit like this. Another day, like I might rock some different. Like I might look like not a skateboarder, but a little bit like.
Yeah.
I might step out in some beige chinos with some Vans on and like
Mix it up.
a fleece. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
little side bag. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I got different looks, man. It just depends how I want to look.
Number one, color coordination. To start off with, I can't be mismatching. Like, there's a reason you don't wear odd socks. It's because it's got to go with the rest of your outfit. I'd say branding plays somewhat of a part. You know, of course, I'm not saying I'm wearing Gucci and Dior but you know, a bit of Hugo Boss, a bit of Calvin Klein, something like that. Something that's smart. And that's all it is really. And design, of course. I like a good design on a shirt. I think things that I have to wear have to be at least a little bit unique. I can't just wear a black tee. I know a lot of people like just wearing plain black tees and plain black joggers, but that's not me, unfortunately.
I'm naturally a very girly person. I like mini skirts. I like really pretty floral tights and things like that. And I've always liked it, you know, no matter what aesthetic I was in.
It's a very long process in the morning sometimes, I'll be honest. Like, I'll be staring at my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to wear. I think the kind of beautiful process, it's kind of just where I'm going, think about where I'm going, and sometimes there is a dress code, so that does help. But yeah, where I'm going, what I'm doing, and then kind of just base it off of that. It just depends. Like if I'm trying to be, if I want to be comfortable, like today, just come in the studio, I'm gonna wear a tracksuit. Cargos have been my go-to a lot, like recently, because they're just comfortable, and I like having space in my pockets just to have stuff.
Yeah.
So like these pants are custom. The belt, the chains, the patches. I want to fill up this whole leg with patches.
I make 90% of what I wear.
That's amazing.
Bleach, I will make patches, I will sew, just anything to make it feel more personal to me.
Yeah, I'm gender fluid, so but mostly I feel mass, so like that's kind of what I try and stick to. But if I'm feeling a bit different, then who's to say I'm restricted in the cisness?
I don't really have much of a process. I just sort of like, because I have one outfit that I absolutely love. It's my patch pants with my bleach hoodie. That's the majority of what I will wear. I don't really tend to stray too far from what's seen as gender, like the gender norm, but I view my clothes as gender neutral. I don't see my clothes as representing my gender much.
To sum it all up, the reason why I feel like music has such a big influence on fashion is because music isn't just music. Music is about culture, it's about community, it's about bringing people together. And to be seen as a part of a certain music group or a music culture gives a person a sense of belonging and a sense of identity, especially with these marginalized groups such as the punk and the British grime scene. They are groups that have been birthed and born from rebellion and being marginalized groups pushed out of society. And I feel like the people that belong to these groups and the people that are part of these groups, the artists, the fans, it just makes them feel as one. And I think community and belonging is such an important thing, and that is one of the main reasons why people tend to conform and dress like each other. Although it is seen as them rebelling, they're rebelling together. It's really important, and that's how music, influences fashion. How does the clothes you wear make you feel?
Fucking liberated. Confident as hell.